One of the more commonplace and tragic phenomenon of our time is the raised incidence of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, among returning veterans from the battlefields of Afghanistan or Iraq. In the States of Israel, however, we don't see such a high incidence of PTSD among our returning vets from the battlefields on our immediate periphery. Certainly we don't see it whereby it culminates in suicide at the rate that it's tragically doing in other societies. And the question is why? I've pondered that for some time, and I recall now, on this 10th anniversary of the Second Lebanon War, that when one goes into war, one sees things that one would much rather have never had to see and would much prefer to have never observed, such as the bodies of dead soldiers of the Israel Defense Forces, such as soldiers of the Israel Defense Forces without their arms and without their legs, or the sight of soldiers who are blindfolded because they've been blinded by shrapnel flying through the air. And believe me when I tell you, no matter how high the morale of a soldier may be at the commencement of war, it only takes one or two of those sights for a soldier to turn inward and to ask him or herself, do I really need this? Is this really necessary? Surely I can do without it. Now, when that phenomenon occurs in Iraq, a soldier from the United States deployed there, or the United Kingdom, can see such sights and turn inward and know somewhere in the back of their mind that if they leave that theatre of war, London will still be there, Manchester will still be there, Washington, D.C. will still be there, Los Angeles will still be there, Texas, and so on and so forth. In the case of the soldier of the Israel Defense Forces, there is no such voice that says, leave this theatre and you will be safe back home. Indeed, from the battlefield, we can oftentimes see the very homes that we've been sent out to defend, and some of our soldiers live in those very villages that we can see from the point of combat. That clarity enables one to live more comfortably, more readily with the memories that war sears onto one's psyche.